Yeah, hello once again. Hello once again, lovely people. Anyone watching this video right now, everybody in the world at large. Yeah, hello to all of you. Yeah, this is another check on reality check. This is another check on reality check. So today, what are we checking? We are actually checking, an interesting view, and the view is this: why comparison is the thief of your destiny, or rather, why comparison, steals your destiny. Let's put it that way. That's more comprehensible. So, why comparison steals your destiny? So now, when you think about it, we'll be looking at, how many keywords there. We'll be looking at comparison, and then we'll be looking at destiny. So why comparison steals your destiny? We'll be looking at comparison, we'll be looking at destiny. So what's destiny? First up, let's look at destiny. Now let's talk about destiny. Your destiny is actually, you know, God's plan for you, the plan God has for you, the plan God has for your life, and what you do with your life. Yeah, that's your destiny. The plan God has for you and what you actually do with your life, the way your life manifests. So, and your destiny, when you put everything together in one tree, I would rather use this other, definition for it, or, description for it. I would say this: destiny is what? God's plan and your plan for you. Because God's plan is what? Your plan for you. The only thing God plans for you is also what you plan for yourself. But sometimes God does it his own way. So it might not actually come the way you want it. It comes another way, but you actually get to, you know, get what you want out of life. So God's plan is what? And your plan for yourself, that's destiny. So it's a sum total of the two of them. You know, when you sum the two of them together, when you plus them together, then that is what destiny is. So, and at times, what you want for yourself will not be what God wants for you. So it's now differs. God pushes you to that side he wants, and you get to love it, and you get to discover that actually that's what you want in life because you're actually good in it. So that's what destiny is. God's plan for you and your plan for you, or rather, destiny is what? God's plan and your plan for yourself. So that's what your destiny is. So you execute your plans, they happen. That's your destiny. Good. You know, and God's destiny for you too. Now, when you talk about uh, what's the next thing we are looking at? When you talk about the next keyword there, comparison, you know, yeah, we'll be looking at checking two things. That's what comparison is. When you are checking the measures of two things. So you are checking the measure of one thing to another. Like let's say you have two pencils, and then one is longer than the other, and the other one is shorter, the other pencil is shorter. Now comparing them, or comparing their height and their length, you would actually be looking at the pencil I'm holding on my left hand is better than the pencil on my right hand. I think I can use it to draw better. When I use it to draw, the pencil on my left hand functions better because it has a longer height. So I feel comfortable using it, and it's stronger. The mouth is even sharper and stronger than that in my right hand. That in my right hand is blunt. So when you are now checking, how important, or you know um not important something is, yeah, the merits and demerits of something. That's what comparison is all about. You checking two things, matching two things together to see which one is better, or to see which one that is better from the other. That's what comparison is all about. So now, A quick dive into the topic proper, or description of the topic, the way we do. That's the way we do, people. Yeah, always watch, and subscribe to my channel. So now, looking at comparison being the thief of your destiny or stealing your destiny. This is what you look at. Most times we tend to compare ourselves to people and others who has already made it in life or who has already achieved their goals, and we begin to look at some certain factors. We begin to tell ourselves, no, that person is better than us, that person is just better than us. Like, when we begin to deceive ourselves, no, God loves that person more than he does love me. No, 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 no. Actually, that guy had an opportunity. That's why it actually worked for him. Look at him now. At least, his family had a little, or had enough at that time. They were able to sponsor him and see him through school or stuff like that, and see him through, the skill he wanted to learn, and he did learn it and stuff like that. So yes, he also, helped in learning the skill. He also hustled to get money and support himself via the feeding of the skill. But actually, the parents paid for the skill tuition. That's the main money for the skill acquisition. The guy learned or the girl learned. So it was easier for him. Look at me. I don't. Mine is zero, like 0 to 0. No, no, I can't do what that guy did. Yeah, I give it up to him. He actually did also hard, but I can't do the same. He's actually better than me. That's comparison. And at times people misunderstand comparison. Then at times, you know, uh, people misunderstand comparison when you attribute other stores to that. So that's what comparison is all about, guys. So you should stop doing what? Comparing yourself, you know, to others, because it kills, your strength and your motivations to do things for yourself. When you begin to, compare yourself negatively, let me use the word negatively to it now. So that is you being pessimistic about these things. When you begin to compare yourself negatively to what? To others, then that is not right. But if you are looking up to someone or to people as be what? Your role model, or as your mentor, that's your positive role model, your positive mentor, that's a good mentor from you. You are mentoring someone, or you're having someone as your role model in a positive way, not in a negative way. That is actually good. So comparison differs. That's why I say at times people misunderstand that, but particularly it's usually goes to the negative section. That's why when you hear comparison or comparing yourself to, so people are always relating what the negative idea to that, and as well relating what the negative intuition and discretion or insinuation to that particular word. So when you hear compare, so you should stop measuring your weight of how you do things or the things you have done in life with others. You should stop even comparing at or even positively. Like, you should not even compare positively. Like, begin to check your achievements with another person's achievement, or where you are particularly with another. Like, you should keep a blind eye off that. Yeah, you can compare positively if you like, but best up you even don't compare at times. So you can just be yourself and do the things you are supposed to do with yourself, because when you begin to compare yourself to others, it most likely weighs you down. Oh man, that guy is good. Oh man, that girl is good. He can play football. No matter how much I train, I can't play like C Ronaldo. Who told you? No matter how much I play I and train in football, I can't play like Messi. Who told you? Man, Rihanna sings very well. Look at Beyonce. She does sing. Look at Cardi B. She does sing very well. Look at Adele of England. Look at Celine Dion. Celine Dion is actually very talented in singing. See the way she sings. Look at her voice. I believe it came natural. No, no, no. I mean, I don't have that kind of voice. I can't make it in the music industry, but I'm actually good at singing. Look at yourself. Look at what you're saying. You're actually good in singing. You do know how to sing, but what? You are deceiving yourself by comparing yourself to Celine Dion. Celine Dion's voice is. I can't beat Celine Dion's voice. without knowing that your voice is just as lovely as that of Celine Dion's, and you don't even know until you put your voice out on a speaker or in a studio, or you record on your phone, and you get to hear yourself. You won't even get to record it, or when you record it, the voice is actually nice, but you are busy deceiving yourself that the voice is not good and clean. And then you'll be like, and you don't know, should you put the voice out there, what is going to happen, how much people will love it, whether people are even going to love the voice more than Celine Dion's voice. But you, that girl over there, you, that guy, you are busy deceiving yourself that your voice is bad, but you actually do have a good voice and you can sing and you can even write musics, like poems. Like you don't even need someone to write lyrics for you. You can write yourself. You are a creative thinker. You see how good you are. So that's just it. And some, they are good like Michael Jackson. They can dance very well. Boys and girls aligned. They can dance very well. Yeah, they're actually good at it. But no, Michael Jackson is just Michael Jackson. No. I beg, no, I can't. Please, I can't dance like Michael Jackson. I can't compete that guy. So for that reason, no, I'm not going to, try out this my talent of dancing. And you keep letting that talent to die over and over and over. And the more you go in life, the talent keeps depreciating, it keeps dying till you don't even have no zeal or feels to, do that particular thing which is in you. Just for you to work hard and bring it out. That's all. So guys, comparison steals your destiny. Yeah, it steals the plan you have for yourself. It steals those things you want to, achieve in life, because your destiny is for that was the achievements you made in life. That's your destiny. That's what you have planned to do. That's what you are destined to do. That's what you have planned to do for yourself, and you actually did do that. That's what God planned for you, actually. Like I said, is what both God's plan and your plan for yourself combined together. And then things you produce, the achievements you make, that's now the God's plan and yours. So guys, comparison kills. So you can compare positively. I give you that, which is you are comparing that person to yourself so you can grow like the person. I want to grow like this person. That is positive comparison. Good. You follow that person as a mentor, as a role model. But do not compare as per what, you know, negatively. That is bad. So that's mostly what the message the word conveys when you see somebody's comparing a person with another person. So most times people compare negatively. So that's about that, guys. So make sure to always stay focused on yourself, compare positively, or rather still do not compare at all. In fact, tell yourself, Xavi, I'm better than C. Ronaldo, I'm better than Messi. Like, no, I sing way better than Celine Dion. Yes, believe that. Convince yourself to believe that. I can sing more than Ed Sheeran. Yeah, Ed Sheeran can sing. He's good at it. He has gotten popular, but I'm better than him. Yeah, even though nobody has heard my voice, it's just that I've not put out my music out there in the studio. If I do, people are actually going to love it too. And that's how all these people started. They just started little by little, by building their dreams, believing in themselves, and they kept working towards it. And the voice you hear keeps growing. Watch every song, their voice keeps getting better. It's not like the voice is default, it's always stationed at a particular place. To an extent, they can magnify or manipulate any kind of voice. They can sing soprano, they can sing alto, they can sing the bass voice or the bass voice. So that's just about that. They can use tenor on their songs. Both women and men alike. They can use the four voices we have in music, and you see how good they are. They keep growing. They can just do anything. They can sound like a bird or an animal on their song. So and it's just that's good. So make the stuff come out of you without what comparing yourself to others. So stop comparing yourself to others. That's killing the spirit of you doing the things you're supposed to do, and you degrading yourself such that you keep getting lesser and lesser and lesser, and depreciation you know buys you in life. You become a order to depreciation. You keep going down the pit, and down the pit, like a lion in his den, so locked up in the prison or somewhere. So no freedom for you, but you're actually the one who has caged yourself all along. So you have the key. The key to what? That cage you have put yourself in is what? Do not compare yourself to others. Stop comparing yourself to others. Must you do that? Do that positively, just for growth, admirance. Yeah, you want to be like that person and even be greater than that person. That's cool and preferable. So always watch my videos, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. It's Azavi Money 500. Go below the description in this video to see my channel and then subscribe to my channel. And as well, see my social media handles so you can contact me any day, anytime for anything. A philosopher, a media professional, and a web developer. Shalom.